following an electrifying week at the RNC.
We rise together or we fall apart. I am running to be president for all of America, not half of America.
We must not only be a unified party, we must also expand our party.
Let's heed the call of our party's nominee to fight for these United States.
My message to you, my fellow Republicans, is we love this country and we are united to win.
Well, that unity in stark contrast to Democrats, who are facing a fractured party as they brace for Joe Biden to potentially drop out before the convention.
Here to react is Fox News contributor David Webb.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is a new day. We thank the good Lord it's a new day. Thank God it is a new day. So good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. It's me, WJ, on our Channel 1 Life many seasons. We're back at it again. This news, RNC, President Trump gave his speech. The Democratic Party looks to be in chaos. We don't know what's going on. And there's a whole lot of conspiracy theories and things being thrown all over the place by the Democratic Party. But let's just hear David Webb's analysis here.
David, talk to me about the unity that you experienced at that convention. I saw you there, and it was definitely on display. You could feel it.
Yeah, you could. And look, the goal of a convention is to come out of it with unity around the platform as it's laid out, and that's clear, unity to go forward and work for the party's objectives. That's the goal. However, the Democrats fear something else, the unity of the American people. We are under attack from Biden's policies, whether it's his attempts to buy votes, his energy policy, his border policy or lack of one, all of the things that the Biden administration and the Democrats at every level of government have been pushing on the American people. And the American people, not just Republicans, are unified in the pain they feel at the pump, the costs of goods that are going up, goods and services, and the fact that companies cannot expand a line, they can't grow, they can't hire, and there are many issues. So the American people are unified in their response to bad policy and what they're feeling, and the party has found a way to put that all together, do it effectively, and I think that's important coming out of this convention.
I totally agree with that. The American people are united on that front. Everyone knows, regardless, irrespective of your party, everyone knows the economy is not doing well. We were better off 4 years ago. The economy is not doing well. The prices of things are outrageous. Things are not going well. And we can't just act and pretend like that's not the case. It's impossible to pretend at this point. And we know Biden's economy is not working out. And we all can see that.
Well, David, part of me doesn't want to give this attention, but Joy Reid at MSNBC is on such a heater that she's...
Give me a moment. Every time I hear that name, Joy Reid, I almost want to be joyless. There's a rage that she exudes. You know what I'm thinking? I'm wishing one day for Joy Reid to sit on an interview with Donald Trump. What do you say about that? Joy Reid to interview Donald J. Trump.
She's on her way to a Pulitzer. This week, she managed to say if Joe Biden recovers from COVID, it's the same as an assassination attempt. She managed to say the assassination attempt, or imply it very heavily, was a staged conspiracy. And she said that you, David Webb, maybe not directly, but that you are white adjacent. I want you to enjoy this latest clip from MSNBC's Joy Reid, employed by Comcast.
You've seen this kind of election before. You see the same thing in Hungary. Like the Orbanism of the party is, it's rooted in returning white Christian men, but also white men and white adjacent men, black men, brown men who are like white adjacent in terms of trying to also be in that dominant position in society. And then you have women who are willing to go along with that, right? There are a certain number of women who are also willing, the trad wife sort of thing.
Trad wives and white adjacent, David.
Will, we're still here, aren't we? You know what? Joy Reid is a Sharpton adjacent race pit at MSNBC. And sadly, she's still somewhat relevant to a dwindling audience, to a disgruntled audience, to people who simply are stuck in that mode. But the fact is, there's no such thing as a white adjacent anything. No such thing as a white adjacent black man, brown man, woman, whatever she wants to call it. Hyperbole is something you do in comedy, in performances. But what this is performative lying to the American people. The good news in some sense, Will, and I'm with you, is that she's becoming more and more irrelevant as her audience and her network dies.
I kind of like that she's saying out loud who they perceive the enemies to be: Christian, white men, and anyone who agrees with that point of view. So fascinating.
Well, thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
There you have it. Joy Reid comes out with more nonsensicals. Every time I listen to her, I just get, rage. And she's overbeaten this whole race thing, men, her hatred for men, for black men, for, what is considered to be the appropriate thing. And just spitting out a lot of things that just don't make any sense. And I think she knows it doesn't make any sense, but she's just doing it anyway. I could only imagine if she's married, the husband must be a saint. Because I don't know how you could live with someone this mean-spirited. I just see that coming out, oozing out from her when she speaks. This whole thing, trying to incite blacks, you should all come on one side. People are wiser than that. We want change, a good change. It doesn't matter if the president is black, is white. It's not about that. No one is a slave today. Everyone is free. We're dealing with what we're dealing with, just like everywhere else. We got to be real with ourselves. We have to come together. This division is too much. It's not helping anyone. I would never point to someone like that, Joy Reid, to be a role model for anybody, not a lady in particular. I can't have young girls listen to this lady. She's going to poison their minds about what the reality is. But I think David Webb said it all. She has become irrelevant. All her conspiracy theories and all that, it's overbeaten. It's done with. People have outgrown that. You need to come up with some other stuff. But as of this point, we just got to leave it alone. People have moved past that, especially black people and especially black men, because that doesn't sit well with people. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll be coming back with more pieces. Thanks for stopping by again. It's me, WJ, on our channel, One Life, Many Seasons. You know how we like to wrap this up. Just like to remind ourselves that we remember we got one life with many seasons. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Bye-bye.